So hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing awesome. In this video, you might not get my video on the bottom right for few minutes in the starting, but because लाइट नहीं थी तो मैंने रिकॉर्ड नहीं कर पाया अपनी स्क्रीन मतलब अपने फेस की वीडियो. So that's why in the starting might be you will not get the expression I use in videos. So yeah, but after that लाइट आ गई थी तो मैंने रिकॉर्ड कर लिया था. So please. Okay guys, so till now we have solved. Let me. My screen is not shareable. Why? Let me check. Uh, yeah, now it's. Let me again share the screen. Yeah. So till now we have solved 31 questions, which is pretty cool. So next we have triangle judgment. Oh, so here we have a table triangle. We have column name XYZ. We have three columns and their data type is int. Okay, XYZ is the primary key column for this table. Each row of this table contains the length of 3 line segment. Oh, report for every 3 line segments whether they can form a triangle. Return the result table in any order. The result format is in the following example. You have XYZ 13, 15, 30. Okay. Okay, so in this question we have given 3 line segment and we have to check whether they can form a triangle or not. So I believe you all remember what is the formula for just forming the triangle. Suppose you have 3 columns here XYZ. Okay, so like what is the formula for 3 line segments? Your X plus Y must be greater than equal to Z, and your X plus Z must be only greater than Y, not equal to, my bad. X plus Y, X plus Z, and your Y plus Z must be greater than your X. If these 3 conditions will satisfy, only then we can say that this will form a triangle. So what we have to do, we have what is in the output. We have select what we have to select, and these are in small, yeah, X, Y, Z, and next we have to select the triangle. So couldn't we use like case when? Couldn't we just take these conditions? Let me take this and wrap here this, and let me take the next one, this, or not here, here. If these set of conditions are fulfilled or satisfied, then I have to print yes, and else we have to print no, and as we have to give it a name as triangle. Okay, from what is the schema name? Triangle. Let me see whether this will work or not. Oh, there is no charging in my laptop. Yeah, it's working. Let me try to submit. It's on energy saver mode. Okay, 29%. Okay, let's solve one or two more questions if we can, बिकॉज लाइट नहीं है आज और मैं चार्ज नहीं कर पाऊँगा अपना लैपटॉप. तो देखते हैं. ये वाला तो हो गया हमारा ट्रायंगल जजमेंट, राइट. नेक्स्ट देखते हैं क्या है. Consecutive numbers, we have logs table. Okay, we have id and we have num. In SQL, id is the primary key for this table. Okay, id is an auto increment column starting from 1. Okay, id will be auto incremented 1 2 3 up to so on. Okay, find all the number that appears at least three times consecutively. Oh, all numbers that appear at least 3 times consecutively or result table in any order, like 1 2 3. We have 3 numbers, these are consecutive, and so what we have to return? The number. Okay, this number. Okay, and this could be redundant, and 1 we are getting. 1 is the only number that appears consecutively for at least 3 times. Okay, how can I approach this? Okay, take a minute, think, and then what we have to do here, we have to select what? The number, but we have to give it a name. Consecutive nums. Okay, from. Okay, just imagine, let me take this. What if we have to count the number 3 consecutive? Okay, oh my gosh, okay, so what if we just give it a name as L1, we give this name as L2, we give this name as L3, because we need 3 times consecutively. Now I have to check. I'll simply put the join where your id is equal to, like id is our auto increment. If here we have 1, so in the next I am also consuming the id 1, like we have 3 tables here. Okay, and same for here. I will check if on the others table I have the same value for this. Let me show you. Okay guys, लाइट आ चुकी है तो हम फिर से आ गए हैं. ओके, तो आई बिलीव हमने ये डिस्क्रिप्शन पढ़ लिया था, तो हम इसको फिर से लिख लेते हैं फटाफट से. हमें इसमें क्या करना है, लेट मी टेल यू. इसमें हमें लॉग्स हैं, हमें 3 consecutive numbers फाइंड करने हैं. सो जस्ट बी विद मी. वी हैव टू फाइंड नंबर. ओके, num as let me take this from here. I will explain you, like it would be difficult if I directly just starting explaining you the approach. It would be pretty like understandable. First I write the query and parallelly I'll explain you what I wrote. Okay, so we have to select this from. Okay, what if I just make the alias of this logs 1 and let me join this with another logs 2. Okay, and what if here I use the condition where your L1 dot id is equal to L2 dot id minus 1. Yes, okay, just be with me. Let me apply one more join here on the logs L3 on L1 dot id is equal to L3 dot id minus 2, where your L1 dot num is equal to L2 dot num and L2 dot num must be equal to L3 dot num, and a number could be your, like, num is not a primary key, so we have to get the distinct numbers y. Okay, and I can take this from anyone. Let me take this from L1. Okay, let me check this is working or not. Yeah, it's working. Okay, so let me try to submit that as well to assure that it is submitted successfully as well. Yeah, so now just understand. Let me take this here. Okay, so just suppose we have this logs. Let me take this here. Just understand, this is our L1, this is our L2, and this is our L3. So what we did, we just apply the join on L1, L2, where your L1 dot id is equal to L2 dot id minus 1. L1 dot id is equal to L2 dot id minus 1. 1 minus 1, 0, no match. 2 minus 1 is equal to 1, which means first, second, next, consecutive. Getting? Now same, I applied one more join on the L3. Again, L1 dot id is equal to L3 dot id minus 2. Like 1 and 1 minus 2, no match. Here we have id 1 only. 2 minus 2, no match. 3 minus 2, I'll get 1, which means our primary condition for the join is valid, where the values of your L1 dot num, 1 must be equal to this, and if we are considering here this row, this is equal. Same goes for L2. If our this is 1, then this must be 1. Are you getting? Okay, so just try to understand what we have done. In the MySQL, you can achieve the same with the implicit joins, like you do not mention join, just create 3 instances like from logs L1, L2, L3, and there you can put these conditions. But in SQL Server, you have to define this. Okay, so I believe you got it. If you didn't get this, just understand L1 dot id is equal to L2 dot id minus 1. What this one condition will give you. L1 dot id is equal to L2 dot id minus 1. Your this row will come there. It will match here. And for this one, your this row. Only then we'll get the 3 consecutives. And here we are just comparing the values. If their number values are same, consecutive, only then we'll include in our result set. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this video. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. I'll see you in the next video. And मैंने स्टार्टिंग में वो नहीं रिकॉर्ड किया था क्योंकि लाइट ही नहीं थी, कुछ था ही नहीं, बट अभी लाइट आ चुकी है तो मैं फिर से एक्सप्रेशंस बॉटम राइट. ओके, बाय बाय.